Hi, everyone. You're joining us in the Voice of Faith. And today we're going to continue talking about All Answers as we're getting ready for the All Answers event that is taking place on February the 25th in Kowloon Bay here in Hong Kong. All right. So, talking about All Answers, I want to talk to you that you are familiar with prayers and you do pray and you believe that prayers can bring you closer to God, prayers can bring you answers, but perhaps you have not seen the answers that you were expecting, and maybe you have given up on prayer, or you're not praying like before because it's taking such a long time. Well, I want you to understand that there's nothing wrong in heaven. God, He answers prayers. But our God is a God of details, and details they matter, and small details can make a big difference. So I want to help you out so that you can organize your mind for the event and you can get the very best results. No matter who you are, if you're attending a church, if you're currently not attending a church, if you are visiting our help center or not, I believe that this following Bible verse can help anyone that is watching, and you can share as well with your family and friends. Okay, let us read here in the book of James, chapter 4, verse 3. And when you do ask, you do not receive, because you ask with wrong motives, that you may squander it on your pleasures. Very well. Last Monday, we gave an introduction and we spoke about prayers that are never made, never spoken, cannot be answered. So, for an answer to come from God, the very minimum, the person needs to pray, exercise the power to pray, and anybody can pray. Prayer is free. The most simple prayer will be accepted by God. You don't need to be religious. You just need to pray. Now, you may be praying already and you simply don't see the results of your prayers. Could it be that you're making prayers, but with the wrong motives? Have you ever paused and thought and taken time to reflect and said to yourself, are my prayers benefiting God? Are my prayers pleasing God? Are my prayers glorifying God? Your prayers indeed may be good, and what you're asking for yourself may be perfectly all right. If you have health problems and you pray for healing, there's nothing wrong with that. But if after you get healed, you get on with your life, with the busyness of your life, and you forget about God, you forget about the most important thing, which is your soul, your salvation, then what was the purpose of your healing? If you just got healthy, for you to get back into a busy marathon, working day and night, and you don't have time to spend with God, then that healing was only good for you to get back to work. So it's not a win-win situation. It's just winning for your pocket, but not winning for your soul. Another example, maybe you are with your back against the wall, you need to pay off your debts, and because of that, you need your negotiations to go well. Maybe you're unemployed, you're looking for a job because you need to feed your kids, you need to pay the bills. There's nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly fine. But if in the midst of an answered prayer for your finances, where you experience prosperity, success, favor, in the midst of that success, if you lose your way, if you get sidetracked, and you forget about the most important thing, which is the prosperity of your heart, your soul, then the prosperity in your pocket will not be enough. Won't do it for God, because God, more than anything in the world, is interested in the salvation of your soul. So God doesn't want to drive you far away from him, and he knows the future. And God knows whether that new job will keep you close to him, or that new job could somehow drive you far away from him, pull him away from you. So in every situation, in every prayer that we make, we always have to ask ourselves, does the answer to this prayer benefit myself only, or does it also benefit my surroundings? Does it benefit my kids? Does it benefit my family? Does it benefit my spouse? And above all, does it benefit God? If I get this answer, so will it glorify God? Will this answer to my prayer, will that keep me in the center of God's will? We're talking about motives. When our motives are in the right place, then you can expect an answered prayer. When our motives, our intentions are in the wrong place, because of selfishness, because of greed, these are just a few examples, then we cannot expect an answer from God. All right? So taking this into consideration, if you have not been experiencing answered prayers, that's not a reason for you to stop praying. That's a reason for you to reflect and consider whether your prayers are in agreement with God. So let's reflect one more time. When you do ask, you do not receive because you ask with wrong motives, wrong intentions, that you may squander it on your pleasures. Okay? So if our prayers are selfish and they are purely made to satisfy ourselves, then we do not receive. Think about that, reflect on that, and you may need to do some soul searching and make some adjustments. If you get on the same wavelength with God, if there's a connection with God, when the motives and the intentions, they agree with God, that's when you will get the answer that you need. And you need to do some fine-tuning. You remember the old radios, and you would be tuning, moving the button to find the radio station, and there would be a lot of noise. You would be tuning and tuning and tuning and tuning and tuning until you would get the right spot for you to have clear and crystal connection. And when you would have that connection, the sound would be amazing. That's what we need to do with God. You need to fine-tune to God's will, God's plan, and asking the Lord, Father, teach me how to pray prayers that agree with you. Bring me to the center of your will. And when that happens, you're going to have showers of blessings overflowing in your life. Okay? On February the 25th, we're going to have our All Answers event in Kowloon Bay. I'm inviting you today, you that need answers, big answers or small answers. Let me give you a quick introduction for this special event.
For centuries, the Ark of the Covenant has captivated hearts and ignited curiosity. Housing the Ten Commandments, it acted as a physical reminder of the pact between God and the Israelites. Its journey, a testament to faith and victory over seemingly impossible odds. From its construction under Moses' guidance to its miraculous journeys with the Israelites, the Ark served as a beacon of power and protection. But its legacy isn't confined to the past. Today, you can awaken the spirit of victory within yourself. Join us at the All Answers event. Hear from those who embrace the divine presence and found extraordinary answers to their deepest struggles. See how faith in the unseen ignited a spark of hope, leading them to victory in family, health, finances, love, and most importantly, within themselves. You too can unlock this transformative power. The All Answers event awaits Sunday, February 25th at 10 a.m. at the Kowloon Bay International Trade and Exhibition Center. You have the chance to receive His presence within and claim your victory. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Visit our website or call 2827-2525 to register today.
Welcome back. You can register for free, and during the event you will learn how to make effective prayers that get answered. Okay, if you are in the community and you know somebody that needs big answers because they're suffering with their health, a person that has been diagnosed with cancer, with an incurable disease, and they basically have nowhere to turn to prayer. If you know people in the community that have hit rock bottom financially, they're stressed out, they suffer with depression, perhaps even mental health pressures, reach out to us. We will be there at the All Answers event with newcomers, people from all walks of life, no matter your denomination, no matter your religious background, no matter your gender, whoever believes in prayer or needs prayers to be spoken over them, you can connect with us there and experience the supernatural. Okay? If you are connected with us today and you can't wait for February the 25th and you need to speak to a counselor, you need to get prayer right now, scan the QR code, get in touch with us, or visit us this weekend at the Help Center. Our headquarters is in Kowloon, Changsha 1. We're open 7 days a week. You have here the days and the times, especially on Saturday and Sunday. All right, very well. So this is our program, Voice of Faith. We're going to be back on Monday again at the same time, and hope to see you soon. And do not forget, God answers all prayers when these prayers are made with the right motives. God bless you abundantly.